Right now, we're joined by Dr. Jeffrey Potoff from UW Health to learn a little bit more about this variant. Dr. Potoff, the first question that I have for you here, what do we know right now about this variant, and do we know enough?
I still think we're in the learning phase. I think the one thing that looks like it's likely to be true with Omicron is that it may be more contagious than even Delta. But what we don't know is, does it cause more severe disease or even the same level of disease? And we don't know how effective either vaccines or natural immunity will be against it. So a new development, I think we need to give it a couple of weeks before we'll be able to speak a little more definitively about what exactly is different about this variant.
So we just heard President Joe Biden talking about this, whether or not we need a booster shot or a different vaccine for this specific variant. But in terms of your expertise and your prediction, are we going to need a new shot for every variant that comes around?
I think it's likely that at some point this will be somewhat like influenza, where the virus changes over a period of time, and then we match that yearly booster to the strains that we know that are out there. The good news is with mRNA vaccines, this is a lot easier to do than other vaccines we've had in the past. So I think just as a matter of good protection, you'll see vaccine boosters developed in the future that cover things like Delta, Omicron, and whatever is after it, just to provide people better protection. Boosters, as we have them right now, may still provide better protection against Omicron than if you had not received a booster.
Okay, so we know that vaccinated people are one group of people. Unvaccinated should get vaccinated. We've been talking about this for quite some time now. But as we approach the holiday season, and last time we spoke last week, we had asked whether or not vaccinated people should get together. Now, should they worry, specifically vaccinated people, should they worry about this new variant?
You would say I wouldn't worry yet. I think we need to understand more. And even if it is better at escaping our vaccines, it'll be a few weeks likely before we start seeing Omicron in large enough numbers here in the United States where we'd have to start to worry about it. So I think if you're fully vaccinated, if you're eligible for that booster and you've gotten it, the recommendation would still be the same as it was for Thanksgiving for fully vaccinated folks in reasonable numbers, groups of 10 or so, to gather inside unmasked. But if Omicron changes that, we'll let the public know, but I wouldn't overreact to it at this point.
Okay, so you are recommending booster shots to get them done and get them out of the way now instead of waiting in case we do need a different booster.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd get your booster shot if you're due for it. Even if we need a different booster shot, it's going to be months, maybe 6 months, 8 months before that's ready to go. So best to boost your immunity right now when you can, than to hold off and be at risk until any kind of new booster shot, if it's needed, is created.
Okay, Dr. Jeffrey Potoff there joining us live. Thank you.